The Galactic Cultural Council had always believed in unity through shared understanding. So when the humans offered to screen an example of their visual storytelling, the Council accepted eagerly. Cinema, the humans called it, a cornerstone of Earth's cultural history. Ambassador Drilln of the Threxian Enclave smiled politely as the lights dimmed. This will be most enlightening. The movie's title appeared in blood-red letters, The Harvest. Drilln raised a brow-ridge. A tale of agriculture, perhaps? The opening scene showed a foggy earth forest. A lone human stumbled through the trees, breathing heavily, glancing back at something unseen. A shadow moved behind him. A sharp, sudden screech. The Threxian delegation collectively flinched. What was that? Whispered Counselor Mvthek of the Aquatic Islari. A predator call, muttered a Zarnath historian, already gripping the edge of his seat. 10 minutes later, the lights were back on. The room was in chaos. Ambassador Drilln had crawled under the table. 2 Islari were hyperventilating into fluid respirators. A member of the Gresh security detail had fainted outright. Human Ambassador Caroline Ray looked confused. Everything okay? Drilln emerged slowly, his face pale. Okay? That visual documentation was horrifying. Documentation? Ray blinked. Wait, you thought that was real? Drilln trembled. Of course it was real. Why would you record such atrocities if not to warn others? Ray tried to stifle a laugh, then realized it would only make things worse. That was a horror film. It's fiction. Entertainment. Counselor Mvthek's gills pulsed erratically. You mean, you fabricated the scene with the clawed entity that disemboweled the family in the field? Yes. Actors. Makeup. CGI. And the screaming, the endless screaming? Sound design. Part of the genre. The aliens were silent. Then came a collective reaction. Why? Ray cleared her throat. We enjoy the adrenaline. It's thrilling. Makes us feel alive. Drilln stared at her like she had just confessed to drinking acid. You find simulated terror pleasurable? She nodded. Very. The following day, the incident reached the Galactic Senate. Urgent security bulletin. Terrans derive entertainment from simulated acts of extreme violence, psychological torment, and catastrophic scenarios. They intentionally expose themselves to fear-based stimuli and enjoy it. Recommend immediate psychological reclassification. Galactic psychologists were baffled. Why would any sentient willingly create panic responses for leisure? Their conclusion, humans had evolved to use fear as a tool. On Earth, a death world, those who didn't manage fear died. Those who learned to dance with it survived. Over generations, fear became a familiar friend. A challenge. Even fun. No other species had developed such a relationship with terror. Most avoided it at all costs. But humans? Humans packaged it in theaters. Back on Earth, news of the misunderstanding went viral. Meme titles popped up on the human networks. Aliens think Jason Voorhees is real, a galaxy cancels camping. Xenomorph movie sparks real diplomatic crisis. Galaxy panics, humans apparently pay to be terrified. Soon, humans hosted a horror film cultural showcase. With warnings this time. Alien delegates watched The Ring, Alien, The Conjuring, and The Babadook with trauma counselors on standby. Some species refused to attend. Others came out of curiosity and left emotionally scarred. Only one alien, a Krivnak security officer, remained stoic through all the screenings. When asked how he handled it, he replied, I reminded myself, this is what they do for fun. I must never provoke them. Afterward, new diplomatic policy was added to the Galactic Cultural Exchange Manual. Section 42b. Under no circumstances shall human horror media be interpreted as documentary. Exposure to such material should be approached with caution and emotional support. And so the galaxy learned once again that Deathworlders didn't just survive fear. They mastered it. They bottled it. And then they sold tickets.